Hello, this is the saddest thing that I've seen today. Imagine in a workplace, there are people who are in charge. Let's say your boss. Your boss orders you to do something, then that thing that the boss has ordered you to do lands you in trouble and even costs you a job, and you end up losing your job, and the boss remains in his position. Maybe it's a high rank position. That boss who misled you remains in that position, and you are terminated despite explaining yourself. This boss orders you to do the wrong thing, and you, with your innocence, you go ahead because you're following orders from your boss. Then the thing that you've been ordered to do lands you in trouble, and you end up being dismissed. You end up being jobless for so many years. The moment how things are tough, the economy is tough, everything is tough, business are not doing well, and somebody does something like that to you. In connection to that, let me read you this post that I've seen somewhere. And if you do a similar job, be careful, follow your instincts, make sure you do the right thing. If you have a friend, family, colleague, or even neighbor who does a similar job, just warn them, let them be careful so that they can maintain your job. It's so sad seeing someone that has misled you remaining in his position. Maybe it's a very high position in a company, and you very innocently, their junior position, end up being fired because you followed wrong instructions. Let me read for you this post, then you learn from this person's mistake. So guys, I saw the story of a taxi driver here, and it motivated me to share my brother's story. He used to work in JKIA, earning good money. Then one day, his immediate supervisor called him and told him that he has some family members traveling, and he instructed him that they shouldn't be disturbed at the gate. My brother just followed the orders, received those gentlemen, and ordered his juniors not to scan them. Here is the catch: the visitors were not to be disturbed. My brother just followed the orders, received these gentlemen, and ordered his juniors not to scan them. Later, they were arrested as they boarded the plane, and guess what? They were human traffickers. So my brother was held accountable. He tried to explain that they were his supervisor's relatives, and the supervisor said he didn't call him, nor does he know those people. So my brother was suspended immediately together with other 4 people who were under him. That's how all of them lost their job, as they weren't reinstated. Right now, he has been jobless for 4 years. I have tried my best to support him, but I am also overwhelmed. His wife left him and both our lives. He has a degree in criminology. If anyone can connect him to any job, especially in Nairobi or any other place, he's not choosy, because even his house was closed due to rent arrears. I have also sunk into debts in these years of struggle. Anyway, I have learned that life can move from 100 to 0 really fast. Let's pray for each other. God bless you. I hope admin approves. Those who work in airports or have relatives working in airports, this is your post. Learn from this person's mistake. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your relatives, so that in future they may not be caught in such circumstances. Imagine the person who ordered this guy to let the visitors enter without being searched is the same person who denied that even they didn't talk, like they never talked with this guy. So your boss orders you to do something. Once things go south, he denies that he is the one who told you to do so and so. Let's be careful in our jobs. And also let us always normalize praying. Prayer is a very powerful weapon. With prayer, you can't go wrong. Always pray to God for God to give you strength. Pray for that job every day. Today you might be employed, tomorrow something might be happened and you get sacked. So every day ensure that you pray for your job. Let God guide you before starting your day, your normal duties, and God to also strengthen you as you do your duties. These are the comments. So sorry for his predicament. I hope all will be well. A lesson is everyone should be ready to disobey unlawful orders, either civilian or not. Example, under Trump admin, it has been documented of aides and senior military officials refusing to carry out his orders because they were unlawful, and that is something we can teach and practice in our small or big positions. supervisor know what he was doing. That's why he didn't report to work that day. He must be also in that gang group. Always follow SOPs even if the boss says so. They have a cunning way to retreat once there is a problem. Pole, that's why people find themselves in trouble because of obeying order from above. I think your bro was afraid that if he didn't obey his supervisor, he might lose his job. In the end, he still lost it. It's always good to follow the law. Sometimes we learn the hard way. May God open another door for him. I believe he is wiser now. We learn every day and we learn from our mistakes. Very sad story and a lesson for many who don't do the right thing. I hope people learn lessons from this kind of setups by big bosses in Kenya. I have seen people earning decent salaries, risking their job, taking petty things. May you and your family get help and justice. Pole sana, may the Lord who sees in most secret places make it right for you and your brother. I just want to pray for this guy so that God can open his doors and he finds another job. It's so unfair when the wife left him, because once you're jobless, you have nothing to offer people. People are different. There are people who will stay with or without you having a job. Whether you're working in a bank, in an airport, wherever you're working, whether you're working in government, in a parastatal, just be careful in whatever you do. Do something after analyzing it. Make sure you do the right thing. Make sure whatever you do won't land you in any problem. Goodbye, and may God remember you as you perform your daily duties. Bye-bye.